Hello and welcome back to Slackville, guys. This is episode 11. I am Teddy. I hope you guys had an awesome day. And last episode, well, what can we say about last episode other than it was a massive fail? But it was still fun and I still had a good time making it. So that is the important thing about it, right? Yes, exactly. So today, what we're going to do is we'll be ripping out what's left of the automatic crop farm, because I have got an idea of something else we can put in that area instead, so we're going to do that. But before I get into anything else, a lot of you guys are not subscribed to my channel yet. You watch it, but you're not subscribed. So I don't do this very often at the start of the video, but I want to ask you guys, if you enjoy my content and you want to keep up what's going on, please hit that subscribe button, because you're going to miss out if you don't. Anyway, let's get into the episode, and I'll start ripping out the crop farm. Okay, so between the last clip and this clip, it's actually been about 2 weeks. I know, right? I started the episode, I did one little clip of the episode, and 2 weeks later I start the next clip. I have been rather unwell and I completely lost my voice, so unfortunately I had no way of recording because I didn't have any voice to record with. But I have been rather busy anyway. I have been doing a lot of stuff. Now let's wander up here to start with. Now, also, I mentioned in the last clip that I was going to be ripping out the crop farm. Obviously, that's now gone. We have ripped that out. But we have got this area up here, which is new. I decided to extend the jungle area forward a little bit further than I initially planned. So I thought, what's the point in finishing it at the tree? The tree should be the central part of it. It's still not going to be the central part of it, but it's going to be more central now with this fence moved forward than it would have been before. So that is why we've done that. I also decided to put a little tree down here because, well, I felt like it. Also, we come out here, you can see I've done a lot of terraforming, and I mean a lot. This is all terraformed up here as well. If we go up here, this is all terraformed out. As you can see, I've got a beacon up here. This mountain's been kind of rearranged slightly because I have got a plan for this mountain, hill, whatever you call it. Cliff face will do. But whatever, this cliff face, I am going to have a... Let's hop up onto the beacon. Actually, that's too noisy. Let's head over to here. Alright, so we're going to this little tunnel thing here. This is going to be where the portal lives. So what we're going to have is, in the nether, we're going to have a train ride that goes from the main tunnel through our tunnel to this portal. This portal will have a black wall in front of it, which you walk through to get into the park. And basically, it's going to act like a train tunnel. So basically, this is going to be the portal here. You have a black wall in front of you. You come out the side, go around the black wall, come out into the tunnel, like around the train, through the train station, which will be here, and then out into the ticket area and all that good stuff. That is the big plan. And obviously, as I previously mentioned, over here will be our nether part of the park. There, words. Nether part of the park. That's hard to say. I'm just saying. So that is going to be kind of cool. And my plan over here is we're going to separate the nether part of the park into separate parts for each biome of the nether. Difficulty saying that kind of thing. This thing here, I decided to leave in place because I want to kind of make it like a space mountainy kind of feel. Maybe, I don't know. But that might happen, it might not still, I don't know. We'll get there and think about it and decide and all that good stuff. Over here I want to put in a monorail thing, so we're going to have a monorail that runs around. That actually might end up being one of the monorail stops, to be honest. We have the opening entrance here, we can have a monorail stop over there, have another one over there, another one on that hill over there in the distance, and maybe one over that side as well somewhere. That would be kind of cool. And over here, down here, we got this area that I haven't really done anything with yet. That is future plans to be a mini golf course, crazy golf style mini golf course. That probably starts somewhere where that chicken is, goes out round to the desert bit, and then comes back and wraps around to here. That is the plan for that one, which I think is going to be really cool. But in addition to all of that, while I've been sick and building and all that good stuff, I redid the desert area. This hill's now gone. We got a nice big flat area to work with. Looks a lot better. If we come through here, this is where I've been doing the most of the work. And this is where I'm doing take 2 on this clip as well, because the first time I recorded these clips, I didn't have my audio turned on for my microphone. somehow it glitched out and it didn't actually work. So now I have it on, as you can hear, but I didn't have it on before. So I actually did quite a few clips of this before I realized I had no audio. But let's wander in here and I'll show you what I've been up to in here, because I've been rather busy. It looks a little bit different. Now you saw, wait, didn't you saw the crop farm before? Crop farm is completely gone. I have dug out the entire area down to this level. I have put a sugarcane farm in this side. I put a cactus farm underneath, and I have put a kelp farm in this side. And basically this thing is giving me lots and lots of fuel. Very simple setup, one designed by Slackville himself. If you want to check it out, go over to his videos and check the tutorial over there. I do believe it was originally designed by a community member called Relic, but Slack showcased it on his channel, so go check that one out. The cactus farm is one that I've done many times before. In fact, I've got a tutorial for this thing on here, which dates back probably about 4 years by this point, and it's the same cactus farm and it still works perfectly good. So it's not lossless, because no cactus farm like this design ever is lossless, but it's not too far off. And this one, the sugarcane farm, we have got ourselves a burnout clock sugarcane farm. And the reason I've gone for this design is because you lose less. You still lose a little bit, as you can see there. It's because I've got the glass panes in the middle, and the glass panes attach onto the front of the pistons, which is just a little bit annoying, if I'm honest. How did that grow and not set off the ping? That's interesting. It must have grown as the piston retracted. It'll catch back up again. It's fine. But yeah, simple design this one. You got a redstone here in between the pistons, a block above the redstone torch. It makes a burnout clock, and whenever the sugarcane grows, apparently not that one for some reason. But if one of these two grow here, it'll break that one as well, which is fine. So that's kind of cool. This one I haven't got to worry about the issue of having glass panes, because I've only got a single-sided one. And that's probably where the glass pane should have been, rather than on top of the hoppers like they are. I was just saving space. I shouldn't be saving space really, but it's fine. It works as I want it to, and it gives me lots and lots of paper, which is the plan. Bear in mind, I built this thing and finished building this thing about 15 minutes ago, 20 minutes ago, while I was decorating the floor, which I did do a clip on before this. So decorating the floor, getting the staircase in, getting the ceiling in, and over here I'm left for now, simply because I still have quite a nice big open area over here. If I decide to put a floor in, I can build something else in this area as well, which would be quite cool. So now I don't know where to go with this episode, because the clips that got deleted leading up to this point were most of the episode. But I suppose we have got plenty we can be getting on with. So if we go back outside and we take a flight over here. Ow, I'm fine. I didn't mean to land on here. Is that a creeper? No, that's fine. Yeah, you can see I've been working a bit on the tree off camera as well. But yeah, down here I've got a plan to put in a log flume coaster down here. I want to put in a burger shack or a steak shack over here with our cows, with automatic cow, semi-automatic cow farm. And we got lots and lots to do. Now what I'm thinking I may do, I'm thinking I might change speed slightly and might actually work over here, and we might do a little bit of this, because this really needs doing, and I wouldn't mind getting it past the point of being done to get the portal moved to the location I want it to be moved to, which is in this tunnel. Now I do need to dig the tunnel back a little bit further, because at the moment it's not quite deep enough for what I want. Obviously we'll be getting extended forward as well with the train station. I kind of want to have 2 trains, I'm not gonna lie. It might be a little bit tricky to get 2 trains in here, that's the only thing, but we'll give it a go. Let me hop over to twitch.tv/TaylorLegendGaming, hook up a stream. If you aren't over there already following, you really should be, because it's a really good place to be. And we've got a feature called !chest over there, command, where if you get the command, you can make me do something in game, and you'll get your name put to it at the end. So come over, check it out, and I'll catch you after stream. And after a very successful stream, you join me here over at shopping. And I'm sure you're thinking, Teddy, why are you in the shopping district? Well, there's a very, very good reason for that. And that reason is that I got the sad news last week of the untimely passing of one of our dear friends and community members, Snowy Horndale. Some people know her as Linda. If you know her on YouTube, she is just Horndale. But she's been a big part of my community and many, many other people's communities for a very, very long time. And unfortunately, we found out last week that she passed away on the 28th of February. So I have taken it upon myself to build a tribute. And the reason I decided to do something different on stream to what I said I was going to do is because I got the file through for what I'm building from our fantastic Jen Fire. She sent me through this, which was not finished yet. Let me take you around the side. The plinth is my part of this build, and I've made a couple of small design changes as I'm building it. But this thing over here, let me just hop up with the council because you guys can see it better. This thing is our little tribute to our amazing friend Snowy. And it's going to be looking over the shopping district for all of time. And when the world download comes out, you can read all the tributes that the Slackville members put on the plinth. Because what we've got set up over here is a load of signs in this chest, which will be moving eventually. Loads of signs and other bits and bobs, flower pots and all that. And we're going to make a little like area in front of this thing that's going to be like a stand, and you can put signs on the front of this thing and all that good stuff. So it's going to be a fantastic little tribute to her because, as I said, she's an amazing community member. And it's very sad that she's passed. But I'm going to crack on with building this thing. I will continue using my Structura file, which is why it's making weird colors and flashing and all that sort of thing. Also why I've got a little mini version of it over there. If you're after Structura, if you're wondering what it is, check out Raving Mad Hatter. Because he is the person that, with help from friends, designed and built and maintains Structura, which is basically Bedrock's answer to Lightomatica, which is a fantastic program. First time I've ever actually used it properly, but it's a fantastic program, and you should highly check it out. If you want like doing creative build, want to be able to cross them over into survival, it is the way forward, trust me. Anyway, let me crack on with this thing, and I'll come back to you guys when I've got a bit more progress. And as it turns nighttime, progress has most definitely been made because we have actually finished. And doesn't this thing look good at night? It looks brilliant in the daytime as well. But well done. I gave it a little bit of time after completing it before coming back because I wanted to hop down and just have a little look and see what we got in the way of tributes. And as you can see, we've updated to the new version because people have brought all this lovely grassy stuff in, and it looks really, really cool. I love the little lantern someone put in the front here. We got all sorts of lovely tributes going on. I'm not going to read them. They will be in the world download. I'm not going to publicize people's tributes publicly. I am going to let you guys find out. When the world download eventually hits for this world, I will let you do it that way. But I'm loving how this looks. It looks really cool. I'm very, very satisfied with it. And this is actually the end of the episode for today, guys. I have had such a busy one. It's been a bit crazy how busy I've been. This clip's actually 2 weeks after the last clip because I went on vacation for 2 weeks. So yeah, it's one of them things. I appreciate your time and I appreciate you guys watching the video. If you enjoyed it, hit the like button. If you really like to, hit subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye bye for now.